Hey there, this is 𝒔𝒑𝒂𝒕𝒐𝒓𝒔 from SmartCapital, bringing you yet another piece of pie, that is passive investor education for investing in real estate. These pieces are informational nuggets that I have collected and researched over years now and want to share with you so you don't have to go through sifting of the blogs and books and websites to grasp them. And if you haven't signed up for our free course, the 8 pieces of pie, I would highly recommend that you do that. It's an 8-part course where you get one piece of the pie every day in your email. Sign up at www.smartcapitalmgmt.com/piece of pie. Well, back onto today's piece. This is one of my favorites and it's called the forced appreciation. This is why I love investing in apartments. This is how folks' wealth is created in real estate. In fact, I wrote an article on Forbes on the Mathemagic of forced appreciation. You can just Google Forbes and forced appreciation and you'll find that. You can also Google Forbes and Mathemagic, that's MATHEMAGIC, and you'll find it. So what is forced appreciation? Well, to answer that, we need to understand a couple of concepts that determine the value of a commercial real estate property. That also includes the multifamily apartments. This is very different from the single family homes valuations that are based on similar comps in the neighborhood. Okay, so the first concept here is the net operating income, also known as the NOI. Net operating income is equal to all revenues from the property minus the reasonably necessary operating expenses. The second thing that determines the value of the investment property is the capitalization or cap rate. Cap rate is defined as the rate of return on the real estate investment property based on its income that the property is expected to generate. Now, are you ready for some Mathemagic? Well, if you're like me, you may need to grab a paper and a pen to follow along, or you can do this math in just your head. I'm not going to judge you either way. So go ahead, pause this video if you want to grab a pen and a paper. Ready? Well, here is the all-important equation. Write it down. The purchase price or the property value is determined by net operating income divided by the cap rate. So price equal to NOI divided by cap rate. Hold on to that. So let's say we buy a 100-unit apartment complex fully occupied. We pay $8 million to purchase this property. The current monthly rents are at $800 per unit. Also, let's assume there are no other income, in which case the yearly total income from this property is 100 times 800 times 12, that is 960,000. Now let's say for simplicity the total operating expenses for this property are just 50%, so $480,000. This would give you the NOI equal to $480,000. That's 960 minus 480, that leaves you with NOI of 480. The purchase price of $8 million, the cap rate turns out to be 6%. You can do the math. Now here comes the magic part. Over the next 18 to 24 months, we'll renovate the interiors of this unit, replacing cabinets, adding fresh coat of paint, updating the countertops, appliances, updating fixtures, laying new flooring, etc, etc. You can give an exterior facelift with fresh paint and landscaping too. As we complete the renovations of these units, you start leasing them back at market rate, which in this case is around $1,000 per unit. So the new income would be 100 times 1,000 times 12, which is 1,200,000 this times. Assuming we are still at the expense of 50%, the new NOI becomes 600,000. So based on the value, based on the formula that we talked about and the 600,000 NOI, the value of the property now becomes $10 million. So we bought the property for $8 million, we put in $1 million of expenses, and now it's worth $10 million within 24 months. That, folks, is the magic of forced appreciation. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's piece of pie. That's passive investor education. For such more nuggets, you can always go to our website, smartcapitalmgmt.com. Until next time, this is Raj signing off.